You.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another one of my mediocre guide videos. Today's guide is on the weird yellow smiling thing. And I'm gonna point out now that it may seem like I'm doing guides and monsters when I get the gold rank on them, because the last two monsters, EXE and MX, I have gold rank on, and WYST I also have gold rank on, but it's not the case. I'm just really slow at making these videos and keep getting gold ranks. Enough said, let's go on to the video. In terms of stats, WYST has 21 sprint speed, 100 stamina, and deals 35 damage with the largest hitbox in the game. So big that the best way for me to show it is from above. WYST's damage allows them to kill survivors in 3 hits, but due to his sprint speed, he cannot catch up with survivors in chase without the help of one of his abilities, which I'll get onto in a bit. WYST's stamina does allow you to out-stamina people who are poorly managing their stamina. It's probably what you use most of it, say, gather objectives, or just being a fool. But if you come across someone who's using their stamina well, you don't have a chance without abilities. Unless you cut them off guard and ambush them to get the free hits off before they've escaped your hitbox. Then again, you don't play monsters without using abilities. So we'll get on to set abilities now. WYST's first ability is a Gobble Bomb. When used, WYST stops in place and spits out a bouncing bomb, which travels for a bit before exploding. Gobble Bombs also explode upon contact with a survivor and deal 40 damage to any survivors in their explosion range. Gobble Bombs move faster than a sprinting survivor, therefore if you shoot a bomb down a hallway while chasing a survivor, it will most likely hit them unless they're too far away so the bomb detonates on its own, or they can move out of the way to completely dodge the bomb. If you find a survivor at a dead end, then using Gobble Bomb could be a good way to easily deal damage, or even help secure a kill. While WYST's second ability, Frenzy, is activated, WYST shoots out 3 Gobble Bombs instead of 1 when using the ability, and due to the fact that each bomb does 40 damage, if all bombs hit a survivor, it will kill them without question. Frenzy Gobble Bombing survivors tend to be the easiest way to kill survivors if they're in dead ends or long hallways, because even if one misses the survivor will still get a broken bone, which allows you to simply catch up and kill the survivors as they're slower than you. Gobble Bomb is also a good ability to start an ambush with, as you can get a Gobble Bomb hit and also an M1 hit if you ambush alongside the Gobble Bomb, leaving a survivor enough health to be one-shot by a Gobble Bomb or M1 hit. Now, if you have good aim and are good at reading survivors' movements, then Gobble Bomb can actually work anywhere, as long as you read where survivors are going and shoot bombs in front of where they're headed to cut them off and just hit them. Use bombs like this to block them, allowing you to catch up easier or whatever. In my opinion, just use it to hit them. WYST's second ability is Frenzy. When used, all survivors get highlighted, you gain increased sprint speed, and a Gobble Bomb shoots 3 bombs at a time, all at the cost of increased stamina drain. This ability is pretty self-explanatory, but when to use it is more complicated. Now, of course, using Frenzy to survive survivors is a good use of the ability, but in my opinion, at the start of a round, instead of immediately using Frenzy and not being able to use any of the buffs of it, get towards where survivors spawn. You can tell when you're near them whenever your stamina starts draining while sprinting, and then use Frenzy, so you can both find people and use the positives of Frenzy. Using Frenzy mid-chase is a good way to catch up to survivors, but if you use it while too far away from someone, then you may not be able to catch up before your stamina runs out. You should wait to get a bit close to the survivor before using Frenzy, to guarantee that you can catch up, or at least cover a decent bit of the ground between you and the survivor while draining their stamina. Another good use of Frenzy is when you want to kill someone with bombs. For example, you see someone doing an objective, and they don't know you're there. You can use Frenzy, and then Gobble Bomb to kill them. Now, depending on the map you're playing, you may ever only need to use Frenzy for a handful of these uses. For example, Forest really open, so you don't need to use it to find people. But other maps, you may need to use it to find people. So, for example, Joy of Creation, stuff like that. So make sure you use it accordingly depending on the map. Now, unlike my other 2 guides before this, I'm going to go into some detail on how WYST, like on maps for WYST, how good he is, how bad he is. If I had to say which map is the worst for WYST, it would probably be Pillars, because unless people are doing objectives, it's pretty difficult to hit Gobble Bombs, because of the fact that survivors can almost always move out of the way of the bombs before being hit. Hide and Seek is also a pretty bad map because you can get looked pretty easily, but the last time I played was before Frenzy changed, so don't take my word for it. Then again, the map also has closed off rooms, so it could be really easy to hit people with bombs. Phasma's Frights used to be one of WYST's worst map. With the changes to WYST and Phasma's Frights, it's not too bad now. There are more dead ends to utilize gobble bombs. The map has a lot of long hallways so we can shoot bombs down to kill survivors. Do not try to shoot bombs over the tables though, it won't work. Pillar Drainage System and Black Sun, previously known as Eclipse, both have slopes on them, which can be really good for gobble bombs as they roll down, gain speed, which allows you to hit people from further away. But if you shoot a bomb up a slope, they will not go up. So shoot down slopes whenever you're chasing someone down. If you're chasing someone up a slope, don't just wait until you get to the top of the slope before shooting a bomb at them. You'd think that the forest would be a really bad map for WYST because it's a really open map, but because of that, it allows you to use Frenzy for offensive purposes more than using it to find people, which can greatly help in killing survivors. Also, if you read movements and shoot accordingly, you can get some pretty nasty gobble bomb kills. East Mansion doesn't have much for me to talk about other than use Frenzy when you're near the stairs, but then again, you don't really... Oh yeah, no. Use Frenzy when you're near the stairs instead of the start around of the caves. School has a pretty good map due to the multiple rooms and only one entrance, but you can be looped near the back corner. Well, you used to be able to. I don't know how easy it is to still loop around the back corner due to the changes, but just in case, do not let people do that. Just try gobble bomb them, try kill them quick. The joy of creation is a lot of long hallways and small rooms that get good damage off of gobble bombs, and dungeon is alright. It's the long hallways, dead ends, small rooms, all that stuff. It's just big. That's a problem for everyone, not just WYST. With the 3 new maps that came out with Jeff, I haven't actually played WYST on them, but if I had to take a guess, I'll say he's going to be good on wood, pretty hard to use in Gobble 1 around in my world. I've now gone over everything I can think of going over, so now it's time for the gameplay footage. I'll be speaking from here on out, so I'm just going to say now, thanks for watching this far in, I'll see you in the next one, for all the gameplay footage.